Tim Byam, head of the Willie Redhead Foundation, says a number of buildings which have been left unattended over a number of years are posing a serious threat to public safety. The foundation over the years has been vocal as it relates to the preservation of historic and other existing buildings in and around the town. Now the focus is on privately owned buildings which are now in ruins and no action has been taken by its owners.
Some of the buildings, like for example on Melville Street, the building beside the abattoir, I think it's called a lair. A tree is allowed to grow in that building, and after a while it's going to affect the structure. And in times like where you have severe weather like we've been experiencing, the wall can collapse. We have a number of buildings along St. John Street going up the hill, right at the corner of Halifax and St. John, at that juncture there. There is a building that is covered in plant material, and of course, it's going to affect the structure. That building also can collapse. There's another building which is at the corner of St. John Street and Grenville Street. That again, it's dilapidated, and there are actually bits and pieces of that building falling off. There's a big tree growing inside of the building. And I can go on and on and on.
He proposes that government look into the issue and take some form of action now, particularly given the fact that the rainy season often poses a threat to the integrity of the buildings.
But what I'm saying is that we need to bring it to the public attention that there are a number of buildings in St. George's which is a threat or can be a threat to public safety in the future. And we cannot wait until a building like what has happened in Hope, a building or a wall falling down, killing somebody, right? Then we make a big hoo-ha about it. The thing is, I think we need to be proactive and we need to get involved. We should have some way of either trying to preserve these buildings or take them down.
Minister Gregory Bowen, in a recent interview, said the issue is not being ignored, but noted that it is difficult for government to take any immediate action because the buildings are privately owned.
You have the issue that how do you find the financing, or how do you make the owners restore it before you knock it down? I think this has been given some consideration now.
Eugenia Peters, GBN News.